is a tragedy that should not happen.
A black kid was found hanging from a tree in Mississippi, and something really doesn't add up about this entire story. Early morning Monday, 21-year-old Trey Reed was found hanging from a tree right in the middle of Delta State University's campus in Cleveland, Mississippi. His body was discovered around 7 a.m. near the pickleball courts. Now, University Police Chief Mike Peeler confirmed the discovery and said that foul play is not suspected. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation is involved, and Trey's body was released to the coroner for an autopsy. But here's the problem. Almost immediately, family and friends started saying something very different, that Trey's arms and a leg were broken. The coroner pushed back, saying that he didn't see broken bones in his exam, which leaves us with two very different stories. The official version and the one people closest to Trey believe. Now, Delta State shut down classes and canceled events, though no lockdown was issued. Officials said there was no ongoing threat, but let's be real. A black man found hanging from a tree in Mississippi will never feel straightforward. History matters here. Generations of lynchings and cover-ups mean people are skeptical, and honestly, can you blame them? And I don't give my personal opinion a lot on these types of things, but personally speaking, I don't think that a black kid would take his own life in a way that looks like a lynching. That's why this case is raising so many questions. So let me ask you, what do you guys think? Do you trust the official line that no foul play was involved, or is there more to Trey Reed's story than we're being told? Make sure you follow this page, because I'll keep bringing you updates as they come in, and there's going to be a lot more about this.
Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Hold on. I'm streaming. Hold on real quick. I'm streaming real quick. Let me get my mic together, and we'll be all good. All right, so my bad. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to On the Shoulders of Giants. I am Joseph Ward. I had to get this live out. I had to go live tonight because we're talking about a senseless act that affected a young black man, and Trey Reed lost his life a few days ago at Delta State University. So basically, a black man is hanging from a tree in the middle of a college, of a university, and nobody knows what's happening. Nobody knows what happened to him. I'm going to say that again. A black man was found hanging from a tree in the middle of a university, and nobody knows what happened. That don't sound right to me. And they call him Trey. So Trey Reed is what they call him, DeMartravion Trey Reed. So I'm going to call him Trey. Trey's family don't believe nothing the authorities are saying, and I don't blame them. They don't believe nothing because it's a lot of mixed up stories that's going on in this, and we got to get this story out. We got to sit down and we got to think about it. Now, I will say I don't have all the details yet, so this is a story. This is something I have to follow up on, but we getting into it. We're gonna talk about it, and I have two other things to talk about because it seemed like black people may be being targeted. I'm not sure because, like I said, I'm gonna tell you about. We're gonna get into what happened with DeMartravion Reed. We're gonna get into what happened to 6 illegal immigrants were charged in the unaliving of a black woman. What's her name? Let me see if I can find her name. But six illegal immigrants, and I'll find a name and I'll come back to that. But also another illegal immigrant was charged with unaliving a black woman, Dakara Thompson. So we're going to get into all of that. So I don't know, man. Maybe black people are being targeted. Maybe not. I'm not sure, but we do know that we got 3 stories of recent unalivings of black people. And the first one that we're getting into, they're saying they don't have no real evidence. They don't really know what happened to the young man. And I'm finding that hard to believe in the middle of a college campus. Nobody knows what happened to him. Like, nobody knows. Like, come on. So, like I said, there's conflicting stories. the family and friends are saying one thing, and the authorities are saying another. And I have some information. I have some sound bites and some videos that we're gonna get into and try to break all this down. And I tried to find as much information as I could. I tried to find the coroner report, but I couldn't find the coroner report just yet. But I'm gonna keep looking for it. When I find it, you already know I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on with it. But before we get deep into it, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and share. I believe YouTube is shadow banning, and I believe YouTube may be mad at me because of the Charlie Kirk video. But it's nothing different than what I've said in the past. I didn't celebrate his death. I didn't dance on his grave. We just spoke facts and stuff, right? So, but I believe YouTube is shadow banning. So make sure you got your notification bell on. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and share so everybody can get these videos and get this information out. You know what I'm saying? And I want to give a shout out to everybody that's in here. Thank y'all for tuning in on this Tuesday night. You could be watching anything else, but you're checking me out. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Miss Grace Levi, thank you for tuning in. We got to get the story out. We got to, if we're not talking about it, who else gonna talk about it? What's the point of grassroots black media, grassroots black social media? What's the point of it if we're not gonna get our own stories out? So we got to make sure we do that. Somebody talking about other black people, yeah, whatever. Shout out to you, Rico, my main man. What's going on, man? We got to make sure we get this information out. We got to talk about what's going on because they tripping out here. How the hell is a black man found hanging from a tree in the middle of a university and nobody knows what's going on? Like, nobody knows what's going on. That's how we gonna do it. That's how we're gonna do it. So let's get into this next video. And this next video gonna give us a little more information, and then all the rest of the videos are gonna help us fill in the story. Because we're just gonna jump straight into it. But hold up, my bad. Before we jump straight into it, I do got to show some love to so this YouTube studio app got this community spotlight feature. So I do want to give a shout out to my top commenters. So it has Patrick Irvin as a top commenter, Nemesis X, Shay as a top commenter, Professor Carlton Jones, Samat 666, Samat 66, Anne Marie Matumbo, Christine Williams, shout out to Christine, Ursula Mahan Worlds, President 48th United States, Cortez White, the Stevenson 100, Battle Ganja. Shout out to all my top commenters. I appreciate y'all. Let's say, where are the cameras? That's what I'm saying, bruh. That's what I'm saying. Look, I live in Tallahassee, Florida. I live in a college town. I do work and have done work extensively on both campuses. You can't tell me ain't no cameras on these campuses, right? Come on, man, ain't no cameras nowhere in this day and age in 2025. Ain't no kind of footage nowhere. From my understanding, he is. I haven't heard anybody saying anything else. He gonna be Black American tonight. Then we're gonna talk about it. So let's get back into it and let's get some more details on this. Let's kind of break this down together. Let's put our mind together and let's come up with it. Because I ain't saying I got the answers, but what I am saying is this is something we got to talk about. So let's get into it and make sure y'all hit that like button.
September 15th, 2025, the campus of Delta State University in Cleveland, Mississippi, was struck by tragedy when the body of 21-year-old student Demartravian Trey Reed was discovered. His body was found hanging from a tree near the university's pickleball courts, a central part of the campus where students often gather. The discovery sent immediate shockwaves through the university community and quickly spread across local and national news outlets.
Right.
In the hours that followed, questions began pouring in. Was this an act of violence? Or was it something else entirely? The uncertainty fueled speculation online.
So far from all the information that I've gathered so far, they're trying to make the story out as if he did it to himself so far. And from some of the videos that I saw, and I'm not going to show, I hope I don't have no videos in here that shows the tree and him hanging from the tree, but from what I've seen, how he got up there, but I'm not how he got up there. I'm not sure all that is possible. But also, the rumor mill is saying that he had bruises on his body and a broken arm and a broken leg, and we're gonna get deeper into that. But it's just like, I don't know, the way it's looking, I'm not sure. I'm not conceiving that he climbed up to that tree and did that to himself. And we all talk about Mississippi too. So a black man in Mississippi, in Cleveland, Mississippi, is found hanging from a tree. Yeah, and they're saying he did it to himself. That's what they're insinuating. So,
According to Delta State University Police Chief Michael Peeler and Bolivar County Deputy Coroner Murray Rourke, there was no evidence of foul play at the scene. Law enforcement stressed that the broader campus community was not in danger and that no suspect was being sought. This statement was intended to calm fears, but for many, it only raised more questions.
You damn right it raised more questions. I mean, like you're saying, they are trying to insult our intelligence. They are trying to insult our intelligence and just like, oh nah, well, you know, it's a good chance. It's a 99.9% chance that he did it to himself. Man, y'all, come on, man. Give us more details. Why aren't we getting more details? Because they even talk about the coroner is trying to corroborate with the story of the authorities that they found no bruises or no broken bones on the body. But of course, you know, as time goes on, we will get more information. But we're gonna find out if what the family is saying is true versus what the people are saying. But do we trust the peoples? Nah, Night Train. I'm not surprised about Mississippi. Man, I'm from Florida. I'm from North Florida. This is the South. I don't forget what you heard about Florida. I'm from North Florida. This is the South. I literally grew up watching the Klan march down the street every other year. We used to drive by the Klan. I know about the South. I know about Mississippi, worse than over here. So I know about it. You already know about it. Man, what's up, Dark Kent? What's going on, my brother? Welcome to the live. I appreciate you being up in here. We're getting into the story because Trey Reed was found hanging from a tree in the middle of a college campus. And they saying, we don't know what happened to him. We don't know what happened to him. So they lying. Lying their ass off. Joe fam, if we keep calling evil by another name, they will continue, and we as people have to take responsibility. 2 equal to 1. I don't know. I'm confused. I ain't gonna lie. I'm confused. I'm a little slow. You're gonna have to break that down for me, my brother. I'm sorry. But word is that a homeless brother was found. Yeah, I did hear that another brother was found hanging in Mississippi as well around the same time. Not too many days apart. There was another brother. I did see a video of that. So basically, 2 brothers in Mississippi were found hanging from trees, and people keep saying that they don't know what happened. All right. Bold and Unchained. How you doing? Let's get back into it because they lying to our face. You know, we see you lying. Make sure y'all hit that like button too.
The coroner's early examination of Trey Reed's body added another important detail. Despite online rumors and claims circulating that Trey had been beaten and suffered broken limbs, Rourke stated that there were no signs of broken arms or legs. This contradicted claims made by some family members and amplified in a viral TikTok video, which alleged that Reed had been the victim of racial violence. In that video, a relative claimed that Trey had been attacked, left with severe injuries, and then left hanging. But the coroner's initial report did not support these allegations. Instead, officials suggested that Trey Reed's death may have been self-inflicted, though they stopped short of making any final conclusions.
But that's the story that they're going with. That's the story that's out there. That's all the information that's out there. If you search his name, if you search the case, that's most of the information, if not all the information you're going to find. Now, if you find some more information, please let me know. Please send it to me on the shoulders1@gmail.com. Please send it to me because I want to know. So technically, they don't care about us discussing this. They're trying to incite physical reactions. Well, we're not going to give them what they want. We're more intelligent than that. But of course, they know all of us not. I mean, of course, us on this live, you know, but they know who's who, right? Oh, wow. About to go to Mississippi for a family reunion in October, and I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Would definitely stay. Got to, brother. Hey, man, you got to get down there safe. Be safe while you down there, and make it back safe to Wisconsin. Hey, I contacted the Cleveland, Mississippi Police Department. They said they will not investigate the matter. We have to go. Yeah, they well, you know, they already called being crunk, so you know. But yes, definitely do. Definitely do. The other hanger victim name was Corey Zucaitis. Corey Zucaitis. All right. So thank you for that. Thank you that we know his name. So Trey Reed and Corey Zucaitis, both within days, were found hanging from trees in Mississippi. Do with that information what you please.
Out of respect for the ongoing investigation, the coroner made it clear that a complete autopsy would be necessary before releasing definitive answers. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation has now stepped in to assist with the case, ensuring that every possibility is explored. This adds weight and seriousness to the inquiry, given that MBI typically becomes involved in cases that draw public attention or controversy. For Trey Reed's family, friends, and the Delta State University community, the involvement of a higher-level investigative body is a sign that the case is being taken seriously. At the same time, social media has been playing a huge role in shaping public perception of Trey Reed's death. The spread of a graphic video of the scene caused both outrage and heartbreak. Many online users expressed grief and demanded justice, while others criticized the insensitivity of sharing such disturbing images. In fact, the Reed family themselves publicly asked people to stop circulating the footage, emphasizing their pain and requesting privacy. This plea from the family highlights the human side of the story. Behind the headlines and social media speculation is a grieving family, mourning the loss of a young man whose life ended far too soon. For them, the rumors and the viral spread of the video only add to their suffering. Meanwhile, Delta State University has responded with measures to support its students and staff.
You right, Jay Nebula. You're right. Most of our people are butt broken and are scared out here. Got a lot of cowards out here. And they don't care because they like, it ain't happening to me. But see, that's one of the things too. And I'm glad you get into it. I was going to have it in my summary, but we can go ahead and talk about it now. Is these are things that you can't just take lightly. We have to be able to look at this and analyze, make sure we organize, to make sure that we have the protective measures in there for ourselves, because our people are being taken out. We're not united, we're disjointed, and we're unprotected. We can't help ourselves. And it is too many of us who really don't care because they feel like it don't matter to them. But you got to remember, it don't matter to you until it's close to you or it happens to you. So we should be looking at this like, okay, in 2025, a black man is hanging from a damn tree. That's a problem. That's a damn problem. Amina, always happy to have you here. You always welcome here. Always. Yeah, the algorithm be on that bull, man. The algorithm be on that bull. So make sure y'all please hit that notification bell, because like I say, I be getting shadow banned like 1 week, 2 weeks out the month. So make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that, make sure you share it, make sure you got your notification bell turned on, because YouTube over there tripping. But YouTube can't stop this. I contacted the Delta University staff this morning. They said it's still under edit. Right. That's all the information I've been getting, that everything is still under investigation. They have no information for us. That's what they keep telling us. Okay. I don't take this lightly. People truly have no idea what it feels to. This hits me too. I'm just saying, man, if we taking it lightly, we tripping. We got to wake up. Can't have
classes
that
and events scheduled for that day, including centennial celebrations, were canceled immediately. Counseling services were offered through the O.W. Riley Counseling Center, and the campus chapel was open for prayer. The university also announced plans for a community prayer service, aiming to help students and faculty process the grief together. This tragedy has raised several difficult but important conversations. One is about mental health awareness. Even though the official cause of Trey Reed's death has not yet been determined, the possibility of a self-inflicted death has reminded many of the ongoing mental health crisis facing young adults.
That's how they're gonna try to spin it. That's how they're gonna try to spin it. I mean, that's just a black person just gonna hang themselves from a tree in the middle of a university because life is too hard. Nah. Them devils is a goddamn lie. I'm talking about a goddamn lie. Come on, man. Nah, don't play in my face, man. Don't play in my damn face. You can't sit here and be like, nah, man, you know, he's mental health issues. He felt like he couldn't take it no more. Nah, we're not doing that. We definitely not doing that. We're not running with that. Yeah. It's bullshit, man. It's a bullshit.
Particularly college students. Advocates are calling for stronger support systems, easier access to counseling, and greater awareness of the warning signs of mental health struggles. Another conversation centers around the role of social media. The way this story spread illustrates both the power and the problems of online platforms. On the one hand, social media drew attention to Trey Reed's death and amplified calls for answers. On the other hand, it also spread unverified claims, misinformation, and graphic imagery, which complicated the investigation and caused additional harm to those grieving.
I mean, I'm not against protecting yourself. I'm not against mastering your craft, knowing how to handle, you know what I'm talking about? Not out there with the sideways, pew, 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 like in the movies and stuff. And to make it clear, we're not advocating any type of violence, any type of weird around here. We're not advocating nothing. But what we are saying is nothing wrong. This is America. It's nothing wrong with being able to protect yourself.
Third and equally significant discussion revolves around race and campus safety. The allegations of racial violence, even though not supported by initial medical findings, resonated deeply given the historical and social context of Mississippi and the demographics of Delta State University. These allegations fueled debates about whether students of color feel safe, supported, and protected on campus. Even without confirmation, the perception of racial violence is enough to reignite conversations about race relations in academic spaces. As of now, the investigation is ongoing, and the full autopsy report—
Kenneth, a goddamn lie. They goddamn lying to our face. Like we crazy. We ain't going for it over here. We ain't too intelligent over here. We ain't going for it over here. We want some damn answers. We want some more information.
Report has not been released.
Don't play with me.
This report will provide crucial information about the exact cause and manner of death, offering clarity on whether Trey Reed's passing was the result of self-harm, an accident, or an act of violence. Until then, speculation will continue, but it's important to balance the demand for answers with respect for the family's grief and the integrity of the investigative process. For Trey Reed's loved ones, no explanation can erase the pain of losing him. His death has left an empty space in their lives and in the Delta State University community. Students, professors, and staff are left mourning not only the loss of a classmate, but also the sense of safety and normalcy on campus.
That's crazy. We got to be on high alert. We got to be able to protect ourselves. We got to be better, man. We got to make sure we uniting, like for real. We keep talking about we got to come together. Yeah, all right.
This case is a reminder of the fragility of life, the impact of mental health, and the importance of responsible communication in the digital age.
I saw that. The dude talking about he wanted to shoot up like an elementary school or a nursery school. I saw that. One of them deranged terrorists. Man, he want to take out little kids. What the hell? But we remember. Oh yeah. Remember who we dealing with. Remember these folk that we dealing with. The white supremacists are deranged. I'm just saying.
Calls on universities to strengthen their support systems, on communities to stand united in times of tragedy, and on all of us to be mindful of how we engage with sensitive information online. As we await the official autopsy results and further updates from investigators, the story of Trey Reed remains one of unanswered questions. But what is clear is the deep impact his death has already had on his family, his friends, his university, and on the countless people who have followed his story across the country. This is more than just a news headline. It is a human tragedy, one that deserves compassion, reflection, and a commitment to learning from the pain it has caused.
Thank you, my baby.
So, but I'm gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. So let me read you something. This is a statement from Delta State University. Make sure y'all hit that like button, please. Hit that like button. YouTube is shadow banning. I need y'all help to break through. Let's get these views up. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these comments up so we can break through this shadow banning and make sure our people get this information that we need. So this is a statement from Delta State University. Earlier today, Delta State University staff discovered the body of a student, Trey Reed of Grenada, Mississippi, on campus. University police and local authorities were immediately notified and are conducting an active investigation. We keep hearing that. University President Dr. Dan Ennis commented on the university's sorrow, saying, "Our community is deeply saddened by this loss." Why does everybody say that? That's how you know it's scripted. Everybody says, "We are deeply saddened by this loss." Everybody said that's so scripted. "I have spoken to Trey's family and expressed our heartbreak. Counseling and support services are available to students throughout the O.W. Riley Counseling Center and to faculty and staff through Human Resources." Delta State University Chief of Police Michael Peeler, and we're going to get to Peeler, stated that there is no evidence of foul play and no ongoing threat to campus safety. Yeah, okay. All right, wait till we get to what the cousin's saying, though. Multiple law enforcement agencies, including the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, Bolivar County Sheriff's Office, and Cleveland Police Department, and the Bolivar County Coroner are assisting in the investigation. All inquiries concerning the investigation should be directed to Chief Peeler and University Police. That's so calloused. That's such a callous statement. That's such a scripted and callous statement to make. That sound like they put that in chat. Actually, you can get something better from Chat GPT. That sound like a robot, a heartless robot wrote that. Okay. But black men love white women. Hey man, I mean, we got a lot of stuff to work on. We ain't gonna front like we ain't got a lot of stuff to work. We got a lot of stuff to work on. Zachary Newell was the one who threatened Zachary. Y'all on it, man. Y'all got these names. Zachary Newell, you ain't shit. You need your ass whooped, Zachary Newell. Hey man. Hey. They're on Cashapp mission. They survive off of you for it. Yeah, they live off of that. They live off of that. Hey man, we talking about DeMarTravion, man. Hey man, we talking about DeMarTravion. You know what I'm talking about? Hey man, we know what we get. We know how we get down over here. We know who. So we ain't worried about those. If you ain't down with us, we ain't worried about you. Now let's get to what the family is talking about.
One that deserves compassion, reflection.
Mike Peeler confirmed the
Paused.
Thank you, my baby. I don't wish this on nobody.
A black kid was found hanging from a tree in Mississippi, and something really doesn't add up about this entire story. Early morning Monday, 21-year-old Trey Reed was found hanging from a tree right in the middle of Delta State University's campus in Cleveland, Mississippi. His body was discovered around 7 a.m. near the pickleball courts. Now, University Police Chief Mike Peeler confirmed the discovery and said that foul play is not suspected. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation is involved, and Trey's body was released to the coroner for an autopsy. But here's the problem. Almost immediately, family and friends started saying something very different, that Trey's arms and a leg were broken. The coroner pushed back, saying that he didn't see broken bones in his exam, which leaves us with two very different stories. The official version:
They need a separate coroner exam. They need their own independent coroner exam. Don't just go off what these folks saying. Get another coroner exam. Because yeah, it sounds like a lot of people cooperating and working together to cover this up. How did that young man get from that tree, get to the top of that tree? That's just what I want to know. We just want to know, like, give us some answers. Stop playing with our intelligence. We're not stupid.
And the one people closest to Trey believe. Now, Delta State shut down classes and canceled events, though no lockdown was issued. Officials said there was no ongoing threat, but let's be real. A black man found hanging from a tree in Mississippi will never feel straightforward. History matters here. Generations of lynchings and cover-ups mean people are skeptical, and honestly, can you blame them? And I don't give my personal opinion a lot on these types of things, but personally speaking, I don't think that a black kid would take his own life in a way that looks like a lynching. That's why this case is raising so many questions. So let me ask you, what do you guys think? Do you trust the official line that no foul play was involved, or is there more to Trey Reed's story than we're being told? Make sure you follow this page, because I'll keep bringing you updates as they come in, and there's going to be a lot more.
Forget all.
So this next video we're getting into gonna be, he said that he's Trey Reed's cousin and that he went to the same university. He's talking about some of the things that he experienced at the university, and the way that he's framing the story, it seems like he and Trey were victims of racism, according to what he's saying. Racist attacks and physical things that have happened to him. I don't give a damn what they say. Someone knows something, and no way I'm just Ricardo. They know. They lying. They lying their ass off. They know. And they trying to cover some stuff up. So he broke his arms and legs and draped sheet. I'm just saying. They think we stupid. Oh, these Negroes can't read. They ain't gonna read between the lines. They don't have no common sense. They can't read. Come on, man. Come on. We are not the narratives that you all created about us. All right? They think we damn stupid, man. They think we stupid for real. Right. Exactly. So that's what the Bold and Unchained, that's what the cousin getting into. They had some kind of dispute with some folk, and next thing you know, this has happened. So let's let the cousin talk.
The Charlie Kirk situation right now. Let's go down to Mississippi. The name Trayvon Reed needs to ring all over the United States right now. 1, that is my cousin. 2, this is the second incident that has occurred within the last 5 years at this campus. Delta State University has had a run-in with me and their policemen. They tried to lock me up for no reason, and it didn't succeed in their favor. I went on a 9-month probation, and that's it. This year, just today, it was reported that my cousin was found hanging from a tree, and they trying to rule it as a suicide. Now, I just got off the phone with one of my cousins. She said she seen the reports, and it said that he was beaten and bruised.
So that's what they're saying. But yes, Right Sound Studios, come on, man. Come on now. But you got other reports saying he was beaten and bruised, but like they're saying, so he draped them sheets over himself and did all that. Hung it like he did. Come on.
Both his arms was broken, and he had a broken leg. I'm gonna let y'all do the math. Now, this school has history for being racist. Even going all the way back to the 1980 situation that happened with the sit-in. I love to refer to that situation because that was one of the significant situations that happened with one of the black revolts that happened at their school. But still, I'm trying to be composed in this video, and I'm trying to keep it all together. But it's a lot of shit that happens on that campus that don't nobody do shit about.
Tell us about it.
It was incidents before my incidents, my big incident happened, and that I reported that nobody did nothing about. Somebody tried to report me for a hate crime, and they was the one being homophobic, transphobic, and being racist. And they was trying to lock me up until I had multiple people come out and speak against him.
Well, it's just, well, think about it. After the Charlie Kirk incident that happened in Utah, an incident between two white men at a white school in a white state in a predominantly white city, HBCUs were threatened. Violence against HBCUs. What the hell does HBCUs have to do with what went on in Utah? I'm just saying.
There was an incident that I reported that it was a group of white students in a white truck while I was a freshman. They yelled at me and my friends and called us a bunch of monkeys. Please do a deep dive on this. Please, 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 please do your research on this. Do not let them sweep nothing else under the rug.
They think we stupid, man. Look. And then shout out to Nemesis X for giving us a summary of what Charlie Kirk's wife was saying. I actually saw that video. Hey, man. I'm just saying, man. Dr. Clark told us we don't have no friends. They've been telling us we got to get our stuff together for the longest. Talk about codes of conduct, all this stuff, man. We're going to keep talking. We can keep talking if we want to, but we're going to keep being right here. Unable to really protect ourselves because all we doing is talking. Get in your neighborhoods and get active. What are you doing to help make your neighborhoods better? We got to start there. We got to do something. I'm just saying. Because what happened in Utah ain't got nothing to do with us, but it had everything to do with us. And that's the problem.
Enough is enough. It is 2025 and bullshit after bullshit after bullshit is still getting fed to us. Enough is enough. We gotta wrap it up.
So before we get to what the sheriff is saying, but yeah, I'm just saying we gotta think about what's happening here. What are we talking about? Think about what we are talking about. 2 black men in Mississippi hung from a tree. But this one in particular hung from a tree in the middle of a university. And that was his cousin basically talking about the run-ins that they've had with other students. And according to him, these were racist run-ins that the university did nothing about. And these actions, he believes, led to what happened to DeMar-Travion. But they're saying DeMar-Travion did it to himself. Hey, man. PC been telling us for years we are at war. We gonna believe it or not. Hey, look, bless one. I feel you. I can't tell you how many times I've been in my community trying to get some stuff done, and I look up, and I'm the one left standing. Like, what we talking about, man? But like Amina said, though, that's why we build a community elsewhere. We rock with who we rock with. We rock with who rock with us. Because what I've learned is I'm frustrated as well. But what I learned is we got to, even if we got to go critical mass, even if we got to go small numbers, we got to do what we got to do to make sure we make our community better, though. And we rock with the ones who really serious and the ones who actually doing something. If the tree bears fruit, that's who we rocking with. But let's get into this sheriff, man. The sheriff he gonna talk.
Mike Peeler, the DSU Director of Public Safety and Chief of Police. Delta State University is deeply saddened to confirm that a deceased individual was discovered on our campus this morning. At approximately 7:05 a.m., the university police was notified of what appeared to be the body of a black male hanging from a tree central campus near the DSU pickleball courts. We later identified the male subject to be 21-year-old DeMar Trey Reed of Grenada, Mississippi. Mr. Reed's next of kin has been notified. At this time, there's no evidence of foul play. While there's no evidence of foul play, the body has been retrieved by Bolivar County Coroner's Office. As you can see behind me, I've requested the assistance of the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, Bolivar County Sheriff's Office, and Cleveland PD to assist us in this ongoing investigation. As we receive updates, we will be sure to properly notify through proper channels of any information that we receive. Are there any questions at this point?
Can you say what action was taken on campus? Was it sort of locked down?
What had happened, we immediately came on. It wasn't a lockdown during the time of day, but we, of course, again, with our partners, we've investigated every avenue, and again, we continue to investigate, but there was no lockdown announced at this point, other than the fact that several events that were scheduled for today were canceled.
There are quite a few rumors circulating on social media. What can you put to rest?
Again, it's an ongoing investigation. We do know that, again, a young male student, who's actually a student here, was found, his body was discovered hanging from a tree. But pending an investigation, further investigation, and also from the medical examiner's office, we won't have more information until
So we keep hearing.
that part has been done.
Chief, President Dennis, will classes resume tomorrow as usual, or have you determined that?
We've not determined that. My leadership will meet this afternoon. We will make a decision on classes and other events going on.
You right, blessed one. You right. And I'm acknowledging this comment as well. But that's why we got to build community. We got to do our best to build community, and so we can be able to help each other. So, my email is ontheshoulders1@gmail.com. Hit me up. Might be able to help each other. They said the same thing about white truck driver named Javon McGee in Henderson, North Carolina. Straight line devils.
The rest of this week. But I want to reiterate Chief Peeler's comment. There is no evidence of a threat to campus, and there's no evidence that the campus is unsafe at this point. So I expect we will resume normal operations as soon as possible.
What's happening, my brother Nemesis X? Welcome, my brother. They lying to us. They in here lying. These white folk in here lying to us, telling us that a black man hung himself from a tree in the middle of a college campus. They, if we take all the information that we've heard, it was bruised up. He had a broken arm, a broken leg, their bags tied around him and stuff. And they saying he hung himself from a tree. They lying to our face, Nemesis.
Just want to confirm, this is a safe campus.
A big crock of bullshit. Big crock of bullshit. They playing in our face.
State University is a beautiful place to be. It's just unfortunate this loss that comes heavy to our campus, but it's
so that was the last of the information and videos that I had about Trey. And yeah, man, like stop it. This is why independent black media, grassroots black media. That's why we exist, to have the counter stories. We want more information, so we gotta make sure we're doing our research. And shout out to Jay Nebula, man. Let's keep making these calls. Hey, I'm gonna put my email in here so y'all can hit me up. Send me some information so we can make sure we stay on top of this. We the ones got to get this information out. We the ones got to keep educating ourselves. We the ones got to keep empowering ourselves. We the ones got to keep telling the truth, right? This my email. I just drop my email in the chat. Y'all hit me up. I'm just wondering, what will it take for at least a decent percentage of us to start engaging, not talking? I'm just saying. We got a lot to work on. We have a lot to work on. We are so damn vulnerable. Y'all not tired of being so vulnerable? This is my email, so y'all make sure y'all hit me up. It's in the chat. But y'all not tired of being vulnerable? Come on, man. Our vulnerability leaves us just out there, low-hanging fruit. Come on. Got to be better. We gotta tell our youth the truth about these people, because yes. So speaking of that, so the not this Saturday coming up, but the next Saturday when I meet with my Black History School again, we are actually covering colonization and the rise of white supremacy. I'm literally teaching them what colonization is and how white supremacy came to be. You reminded me of that with your comment. We have to tell the truth. We have to tell the truth. I've done that. I've done this activity with one group of kids, and it was cool to see them understand in the way that I taught them how white people really colonized the world. So we have to understand who they are and what they done to us, so we can do some reversing. You got to reverse that. Don't get whooped. Reverse it. Whoop that. I'm telling you right now, man, this story is not even as wide as it should be. Do a Google search. Search Demar Travion Trey Reed's name and see what lackluster media outlets come up telling this story. Sick and tired. We gotta do something. We gotta be better. We gotta protect ourselves. Now we're moving on to the next story of. I believe this happened in South Carolina. This young lady, Larisha Thompson, was taken out by 6 illegal immigrants on her way to meet friends in what was this? So in South Carolina, actually. So, like I said, it's Larisha Thompson. Make sure I said her name right. Yeah, Larisha Thompson was taken out by 6 illegal immigrants on the way to hang out with her friends.
Larisha Thompson was working 2 jobs to give her daughters, who are 12 and 20 years old, a good life.
She made a way for them to do and be able to do whatever, whenever. She, was their best friends, talked to them all day long.
Tiffany Thompson now has to care for those girls. It's a promise she made to her sister, Larisha.
I haven't slept. I haven't ate. I just feel sick to my stomach.
Larisha, known to family as Sherelle, was on her way out for bowling with friends on May 2nd, but she never made it. Family found her shot dead at the wheel of her car on the side of the road.
There's a lot on all of us. We numb. We angry. Like I said, we sad.
Deputies arrested 3 adults and 3 teens, ages 13 to 21, for...
Did you hear the ages? 13 to 21. 6 illegal immigrants, 13 to 21, took out this young lady. Yeah, they still low lives. I don't care. Immigrants, out of grants, around the grants. I don't care. They low life. They damn sure low lives. I agree with that. They damn sure low lives. They all need their asses whooped. Exactly. Exactly, visual.
Alicia's murder. The sheriff says none of the suspects are in the country legally.
I just gotta pray for them. Like, I can't be angry. I'm not angry at them. I'm angry that they didn't leave her alone.
Detectives say the city.
Here we go. Here we go with that forgiveness stuff. I'm not angry. I am. She ain't even my sister, and I'm angry at them. I want to meet them in the square. We gotta stop with this forgiveness stuff, man. We gotta stop.
Suspects also broke into this convenience store 2 days before they were accused of killing Alicia at random. The store owner says the suspects tried to get in by shooting up this door, but they couldn't get in. So they shot up the back camera, but missed the front one. And deputies were able to use surveillance pictures from that to catch up with them. Investigators say the gun in the attempted break-in at the store belonged to Asiel Amenades Torres Chirinos and was the same gun used to kill Larisha.
That's another thing that leads to our vulnerability. Everybody know we soft. Everybody know most black folk, if no matter what happens, they gonna come with that old forgiveness stuff. What the Bible says, or what Martin Luther King said, or what somebody said, it ain't keeping us damn safe. Who forgives their enemies for taking out their family members? Who does that? What sane group of people goes out of their way to continue to forgive their enemies when they are literally taking your people off the face of this earth? And you forgiving your enemies? Come on, man. Y'all crazy. Right, Amina? They crazy. I'm angry. Somebody need their ass whooped. We tripping. Come on, man. Right. Salute visuals. This was, look, I was just man, I don't know, my algorithm was just jumping today, man. I'm scrolling through social media and I found a bunch of these stories. My algorithm was on point. Sometimes I think the universe be wanting me to talk about this stuff because I be like, man, I don't know what I want to talk about. Then I open my stuff up, bam, it be right there in front of me. So I think the ancestors calling, man. The ancestors talking. Straight up. They did it. They did it because they some bitches. That's why they did it. There ain't no real motive when you a bitch. That's why they did it.
I just want Sherelle back. I just want my sister back.
Tiffany
Yes,
is
rest in
staying
peace,
strong, praying she'll be able to raise her nieces like their mother would.
Straight vulnerability on that. Straight up. Nah. We don't do that mess over. Oh, they might do that on their side where they at, but over here, over yonder, we don't do that. We don't do that. We're not forgiving our enemies, man. How you gonna transgress against me like that? And I'm just supposed to be, well, you know, we just supposed to forgive them, give them a hug. And they said they sorry. That's what people say about Joe Biden. Joe Biden said he was sorry. Then he waved his finger, and if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Fuck out of here, Joe Biden. There you go. It ain't helping us. We forgive him, but keep getting our asses whooped. Hey, man. Straight up. That's the problem, B1. That's one of the main issues. But do we not understand that the world sees that? Everybody else sees that. That's why it's so easy to pick on us. That's why it's so easy to harm us, because they know, hell, a lot of us don't give a damn about us. So we're not gonna forgive each other, but we're gonna forgive them. Especially if their skin lighter than ours. Oh, we forgiving them. They look white, close to white. We forgive them. We forgive them. Yep. That's tripping. We be tripping, man. We gotta be better. And if we as the adults behaving like that, how you gonna be mad at the kids? How you gonna be mad at the children? We teaching them to be crazy. We're passing the insanity on. We're talking about the epigenetics, talking about bad behavior that's continued to be passed on from generation to generation, bad habits, things that don't keep us safe. Come on, man, we gotta be better. Gotta be better. All right, so let's get to this last story. This last story is about Dakara Thompson, who was she was found taken out by a person. I think this is the one who had her head taken off. I'm not sure, but we're gonna see. Yep, that's not our Christianity, but that's damn sure the Christianity that they taught us. They taught us to be soft.
Guilty. A man in the U.S. illegally is now charged in the murder of a missing 19-year-old woman. Dakara Thompson's body was found Sunday in Annapolis, more than a week after she disappeared from Prince George's County. Police say surveillance video led them to her alleged killer, Hugo Hernandez Mendez. Our Carl Willis is digging deeper into the suspect's history and why he was released from custody once before.
She means so much to so many.
The life of 19-year-old Dakara Thompson taken under circumstances still unknown to police. The discovery of her body, the tragic end to 2 weeks of searching and praying for her return.
Yep.
It's tough.
Yep.
That we're at this point.
Yep.
Where the search is over and justice begins.
Investigators say justice goes through Thompson's suspected killer, 35-year-old Hugo Hernandez Mendez. Police say Thompson.
I believe this is the story where she was found with her head taken off. I'm reading here that says her body was found fully nude and it was in bad shape. And say, well, they were able to identify her, but she was in bad shape. He mutilated her body. A freaking, and they call us animals.
Got into his car on August 23rd and was driven to his home in Bowie, where they say he killed her in his bedroom. Prince George's County Police and state police say they had no prior contact with the suspect.
Nothing, not that we're aware of, but we are aware of one prior arrest.
But that arrest was made by federal officers.
Well, one thing we can do is be better. Unite. Actually come together to help protect ourselves, like actually like be a community. Like that's one simple thing that we can do really is like better protect ourselves as a community, you know.
According to ICE, the Guatemalan national was in the country illegally after entering at an unknown time and place. He was arrested for DUI by United States Park Police in April of this year before being released to await his trial. He's accused of killing Thompson 4 months later in August, and an ICE detainer was just filed against him Thursday. In a statement, an ICE spokesperson wrote, "Local officials like Prince George's County endanger the safety of its residents by refusing to honor ICE detainers and releasing criminal illegal aliens back into the community to reoffend." The county executive pushing back.
This was someone who was in their custody, and they made the decision to release him. So I think the questions should be asked of the Justice Department.
So he was in ICE custody and they released him, and after him being released, he committed this heinous act. And they knew what type of person he was. So Jay Nebula, I'm just saying you on to something, Jay. I'm just saying, Jay, you said it before they said it. I'm just saying. So I know we different over here. I know us over here, we different. We the black folk first of all, we black people. We black people and we really give a damn, but we intelligent as well. And we the ones that's about making real change in our communities. All right, we get on the social media and we chop it up, but we go back in our communities and we do real stuff. So that's us. That's the us over here.
Family grieves. Thompson is being remembered for one of her final acts, working with nonprofit Prince George's County. Maryland Governor Wes Moore writing in a statement, "She was a bright light in our state. We will use every tool at our disposal to ensure those responsible for this crime are held accountable." Carl Willis, 7 News.
I doubt Wes Moore even knew her, but okay. What's going on, C? Shout out to New York. I'm down here in Florida. Shout out to New York. Man, it's wild. Go back to what B1 said. Their Christianity tells them eye for an eye, but teaches us to turn the other cheek. Like I always say, black people are used by religion, and white supremacists use religion. We're not the same. We're not the same. That's why our positions in its existence on this earth are different. By land, solar power, well, water, rainwater, grow vegetables. Man, we gotta become as self-sufficient and as able to protect ourselves and take care of ourselves as possible. Got to do something different. We come together like white people. We stop selling each other out. They hurt one black person. I'm just saying. I need, let's get these likes up. Derry, I appreciate you. Let's get these likes up. B1 always, yes, we have to build our own. Yeah, we got to be different. We got to start somewhere. I'm not saying we got to do everything in one day, but we got to start somewhere with something rather than just being mad. But we got to make sure we get the information out. You can practice self-security and start acting like his Disney Channel. Yep. I'm just saying, man. Being different. Utilizing the information that we have. If the information don't work, don't use it no more. Trial and error, but we have to put forth the effort. There has to be enough people in here, or enough people around, enough black people who really give a damn. Black people give a damn. Those with that Negro mindset, well, we can't do nothing about them. If they light switch don't come on, they don't choose to be better, then they not over here. All right. I appreciate you, Boulder Unchained, as always. You already know that. You appreciate it around these parts. You already know, man. Look. It's going to keep going this way. We already know this. It's going to keep going this way. We used to have those summers. Remember, especially during the Obama era, the summers where every summer something happened. They know us. They created us. They've studied us. They know how to rile us up. They know how to get a reaction out of us. But they also know on the flip side that we ain't gonna do nothing real about it. You can't make that horse drink. I always say, I'm gonna dig the hole. I'm gonna fill the hole up with water. I'm gonna take the horse to the water and hold his mouth open, but I can't make it swallow. And that might be doing too much. But at least I'm gonna do something. Same to you. So, man, look, it's a Tuesday night. I just want to make sure I get this information out. I didn't know who all knew it, who didn't know, but I figured we got to get this information out. We need to know what's going on, what's happening to our people. Remember, 2 black men were found hanging from trees in Mississippi, and 2 black women were taken out by illegal immigrants. The enemy is a beast. And we have no friends out here. And if you want a friend, damn it, look in the mirror. But damn it, I have to be able to see a friend when I look in the mirror. All right? Make sure y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and share. I appreciate every one of y'all. Timo, thank you for jumping in the chat. You already know what it is. Bold and beautiful, thank you. Jay Nebula, always appreciate it. Derry Hardaway, thank you. Nemesis X, much appreciated. You know it. Right Sound Studios, same to you. Much appreciated. Blessed one. Yes, I appreciate you. B1 always. Thank you. C. Thank you. Amina. Thank you. Let's see who else. Pamela D. Thompson. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for chatting with us. Blessed one. Thank you. Bold and Unchained. You already know. If I didn't say, I already say your name. Visuals. I appreciate you for checking us out. Look, we get down over here. Hey, make sure y'all check out my clips that I'm gonna drop on Thursday. Make sure you check out the Friday breakdown. We coming with the breakdown Fridays. We coming with the breakdown Fridays, so make sure y'all check that out. And then tune into my live on Saturday, because my live on Saturday, I'm talking about Elon Musk poisoning black communities in Memphis. I'm gonna say it again. Elon Musk is poisoning black communities in Memphis. And we're gonna get into that on Saturday, Saturday at 3:30. That's what we're getting into. So make sure you tune in Saturday at 3:30 right here on the Shoulders of Giants. Right Sound Studios. Thank you. Edward Eller, thank you for tuning in. Ricardo Float, my main man, Ricardo, thank you for always being here. Who else we got? B Queen, I appreciate it. Thank you for being in the chat. Malky to Sadiq. I know I messed your name up. I'm sorry, but thank you for being in the chat. I apologize for butchering your name. Night Train, my man, Night Train. Thank you for being here. Who else was here? I want to make sure I get everybody. Logical Black, thank you for being here, being logical. Dark Kent, my man, Dark Kent, appreciate you, man. Daddy King, appreciate you for being up in here on a good Tuesday night. Because shoot, I was gonna be chilling on the couch anyway. These Tuesday lives might become something regular because I be chilling on the couch anyway. So might as well come talk to y'all. Matt Cope, what's going on? And Miss Grace Levi, thank you for being the first one in the chat. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all tell me, man, how would y'all feel if I did more of these Tuesday lives? We go for about an hour and a half, depending on what I got going on the next day. Thank you for Bolden and Chain, but let me know if y'all want more Tuesday lives. Of course, you're gonna get these Saturday lives, because I got to switch up some of my videos and stuff on this channel, because some stuff working, some stuff ain't working. What ain't working, we ain't gonna continue to go with. So I'm gonna switch some things up. But how would y'all like these Tuesday night lives? If y'all want these Tuesday night lives, let me know. Get in the chat. Let me know we want more Tuesday night lives, because we can come chop it up for an hour, because I be chilling anyway, man. So what y'all think? As the most hated people in America, it should be made uncomparably clear that we're not to be played with. We have to set a goddamn right. We got to set some examples. Goddamn right. Appreciate your help with this info. Cedric Choice, I appreciate you. I appreciate you tuning in and your comment. So, okay. Y'all want these Tuesdays. Y'all want these. I don't have a problem doing it. I don't have a problem doing it. I got you. I don't have no problem doing it. Damn sure. Like I said, Professor Carl Tone Jones has been telling us that we in the war. I got you, Nemesis. I'm gonna make sure that I drop them posts to let y'all know that we're going live. Y'all make sure y'all check out the post section, and I'm gonna drop it. And I'm gonna make sure I drop one for the live on Saturday, because Elon Musk is poisoning Memphis. Yeah. After working on this plantation, it'll be good to hear from the family. Yeah, you already know. Let's do it then. Let's do it. It's going down on these Tuesdays. These Tuesday lives on the Shows of Giants live on Tuesdays and Saturdays going down. And y'all make sure y'all catch the book readings on Monday, the lectures on Tuesday. I'm restructuring my Wednesday. Thursday gonna be a clip. Friday, of course, breakdown Friday. Saturday we're going live. Sunday we hit you with a clip. So that's how we do it. Once again, I appreciate all of y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Love y'all. Love my black people. I love y'all. Make sure y'all hit me up. My email is ontheshoulders1@gmail.com. Please send me some information. Keep me in the loop. Let's chat. Let's build community. Love y'all. Y'all be safe. Let's be safe and make sure that you are doing something in your community to make it better. Peace out.